If your hair feels dry, frizzy, or even falling out, or your skin looks dull, tight, and keeps breaking out, no matter what hair or skincare products you use, the problem might not be your products at all. It might be the water you shower with every single day. That's exactly what happened to me during my 8 years living in the Midwest, where the local tap water is some of the hardest in the United States. My hair and skin completely changed, and not in a good way. Today I'm breaking down what hard water actually is, how it can damage your hair and skin, and what you need to know before it's too late. Hard water is water with high levels of minerals, mainly calcium and magnesium. The more minerals, the harder the water. Drinking hot water usually isn't the problem. The problem lies in how it can damage your hair and skin when you wash your hair, face, and body with it day after day. So how do you know whether your tap water is hard or soft? You can tell just by looking. Hard and soft water look the same. But if you do have hard water in your home, you will notice white chalky residue on your faucets, bathtubs, or shower walls. As you can see from this US hard water map, 85% of the United States has hard water, according to the US Geological Survey, especially the Midwest, including Chicago, where I lived for 8 years. Internationally, many parts of Europe and Canada also have the same hard water problem. If you want to know exactly how hard your tap water is, you can get a hard water test kit that costs only about $10. That's how I confirm mine, and I will link the one I use in the description. During the 8 years when I lived in Chicago, every time after I came out of the shower and dried my hair, it never really felt clean. No matter how much I rinse, it honestly felt like I had just washed my hair with glue. You know that way down flat feeling, like my hair had a residue on it. My once silky smooth hair became lifeless and prone to tangling and breakage. That's because the minerals from hard water can build up on your hair and scalp. This creates a rough coating that makes hair dull, brittle, and easier to break. It can also irritate the scalp, leading to dryness and itchiness. Many people associate hard water with hair loss, and I did experience significant hair loss when I lived with hard water in Chicago. The connection between hard water and hair loss is quite complicated, and I have learned so much that I will share with you my 8-year hair loss journey in another video. But long story short, after I relocated from Chicago to Seattle for the soft water here, I finally realized that hard water wasn't the root cause. But it did make my hair loss so much worse and my recovery so much harder. If you have noticed your hair changing or thinning, let me know in the comments where you live and what your water is like. I would love to hear your experience. Besides hair loss, I also suffer from recurring acne, eczema, and skin rashes. That's because the minerals in hard water can clog pores, dry out our skin, disrupt skin barrier, causing more frequent breakouts and worsening skin conditions like asthma. What's more damaging but rarely get noticed is that hard water may potentially make skin age faster by increasing free radical damage and breaking down collagen. But this can be very subtle, and you probably don't notice it until you see fine lines and wrinkles on your face and hands, as it has happened to me. After 8 years living with hard water, I have tried almost every solution you can find online. Some help, some were a waste of money. And here's what I have learned. Number 1, the permanent fix. A whole house water softener. This is the gold standard. It removes calcium and magnesium before the water even reaches your shower or faucets. Yes, it can be a bit expensive and it is an investment, but it's the only true way to turn hard water into soft water for your home. Number 2, the popular advice that didn't really work in my case, and that is shower head filters. Many people talk about getting a shower head filter. I have tried out several different ones over the years, including bestsellers and quite expensive ones that cost almost $200. I use a hot water test kit to test my water hardness before and after installing them, but I saw no difference. Many shower head filters mainly reduce chlorine or sediment, but don't remove dissolved minerals in hot water. If you do purchase one, I highly recommend that you use a hot water test kit to test it out for yourself to see if it really works and not just based on other people's recommendation. Finally, what actually helped me was using filtered water from water refill stations or water delivery service. After trying many shower head filters, and a whole house water softener was not possible because I live in an apartment building. The solution that truly worked in my case was washing my face and doing a final rinse on my hair with filtered water from water refill stations. If you don't know yet, there are many water refill stations in supermarkets like Walmart and Whole Foods across the United States. You can just do a quick online search for water refill stations near you. It's very affordable, reusable, and eco-friendly. Although I couldn't use it to shower, at least it saved my face from hot water damage and my hair from feeling like straw. And just to clarify that, a final rinse on my hair was definitely not enough to help regrow my hair. But it did make my hair smoother and look fuller. So I would say it has more of a cosmetic effect rather than a real healing effect for my hair loss. I also want to emphasize that please do not use single-use bottled water for this because it's so wasteful and very bad for the environment. So always refill your water with your own containers. If you find it inconvenient to refill your water every time, you may also consider water delivery service. That's what I used in the winter when it was too cold in Chicago and I didn't feel like stepping out to refill my water. I know it's a bit more expensive, but after reviewing my spendings over the years, it was still much cheaper and actually helpful compared with buying expensive hair and skincare products that didn't make any difference for me. Hot water damage is real and I have lived through it. For 8 years in Chicago, my hair, my skin, even my confidence and mental health took a hit. If you are dealing with hot water damage right now and feeling very frustrated about it, you may watch the next video about my story of 8 years living with hot water damage and find it a little too relatable. And if you're wondering whether hot water really causes hair loss, I tested that theory too. You can check out my myth-busting breakdown of hot water and hair loss, and I will see you in the next one.